Yeah, about that. Varric.
You mind?
Way ahead of you.
Good. Nice.
Bianca says the treasure is ours.
Thank you, Varric. Haha. Yeah, so remember when Anders was saying something about how demons will always trip you up? Yeah, Clive, that doesn't mean that Clive can't trip up the demons. See, this is how Clive sees it. This is how he thinks, he believes he can, you know, this is why he believes he can keep blood magic under control. Clive feels that he knows, he understands how demons think. He believes he knows how demons behave and, you know, their psychology, and because of that, he knows that demons always will try to trick you. They will always, there's always some ulterior motive. So Clive just has to be one step ahead of them and trick them before they have a chance to trick him. That's his psychology, and I think that's how he believes he'll be able to stay in check. He'll keep blood magic in check, because he thinks the trick to being blood magic is, yes, you have to make a pact with the demon, but that doesn't mean he can't use the demon for his own purposes in terms of trickery. So, yeah, Clive is like that. He is a sarcastic Hawke, he's a jokester Hawke, and therefore I believe he's very well suited to being able to trick demons before they trick him. But yeah, he had no intention of keeping that demon alive. He took the offer knowing he was just gonna... He took the demon's offer knowing that he was just gonna double-cross him later. And that's exactly how he wanted to play his cards. And it worked. Oh, jeez. You know what? Here. Take that.
Better luck in the next line.
Mwahaha. Good stuff. Alright, although we have some injury kits that we need to... Yeah, I need some injury kits. We've got 13... 12... Sorry about that, Steve. We leveled, though. So... Clive needs more constitution, I think. His defense is 15%. I really want to give him more constitution, though, being that he is a blood mage. Ooh, blood slave. The mage enslaves the target, forcing it to fight alongside the party for a short time, after which the villain dies. The victim dies unless it is particularly powerful. Creatures without blood are immune. Nice. I will take that. Varric. Varric. Let's increase your cunning, Varric. And overtime. Nobody puts in long hours like a dwarf. Mana, stamina, regeneration rate plus 10. I'll take that. Carver. Oh, your defense is terrible, Carver. How is your strength? Well, I'm gonna increase your defense. Because, oh gosh, your defense doesn't go up that high. Yeah, I mean, it only went up by 1%. That's not that great. Here, increase your strength. And, the warrior's unwavering courage grants bonuses that increase proportional to the number of enemies the warrior is engaging. Tremor. Push a warrior and prepare to be pushed back. Nearby enemies are knocked back as the warrior slams a weapon into the ground. I like that. Tremor. And last but not least, Andy. Andy. What do I want to do with you? Well, I know a few things that Clive wants to do to Andy, but not here. His defense is pretty good, 20%. And his health is decent. I kind of want to bring his willpower up. Or his magic. 252 mana. Yeah. Martyr. Anders sacrifices health to replenish mana. Yes. Ooh. Was there anything back here, by the way, that we could have... Yeah, there are. I was like, there's a bunch of stuff we can take. Like the rock rate. 31. Profane. Yeah. I find it really humorous that Varric was able to kill that rock wraith with one hit. Apparently the red rock... I mean, no wonder the red rock wraith was giving the yellow one such a hard time. The yellow one was a pushover. Sheesh. Eh well, finders keepers. Crypt key. Valdecine.
Good. You found the key. Let's collect the best pieces we can carry out of here and then go.
I kind of want to see what the Valdecine is all about. Is there also an entry on the creatures, items? Oh wow, look at all this stuff. I don't know if I can read all of this. Yeah, I don't have time to read it all about Valdecine. In the ancient days before the Dark Spawn, when dwarven cities wound through the roots of all Earth, House Valdecine single-handedly kept the Empire supplied with lyrium. One day, the mining family shut the doors of their thaig. They spoke not to their noble patrons, nor their king, and not even a visiting paragon. Days passed in silence before the doors to Valdecine thaig opened. Anxious partners discovered it empty. Not one soul remained, no bodies and no sign of what had happened. House Valdecine only left a staff of strange metal behind. It looked like lyrium and chilled one's heart like a remembered soul. The king sealed the staff inside the thaig, and no dwarf ever ventured there again. Well, we got it now. Oh, here's a spiral eye. Might as well read about the armor set that we've acquired. Kirkwall has been a tinderbox since becoming the center of Templar power in eastern Thedas. Of the hundreds of mages that live in the Gallows, it is perhaps telling that the most well-known are its apostates. Caridweth was one such infamous apostate. She lived during the latter half of the Storm Age and was known for hunting priests and Templars that abused their charges excessively. Caridweth was also known as the Watcher of the the Watcher and the Spiral Eye, so named for the spiral glyph she marked near her victims. Templar record shows that Caridweth was captured and made tranquil in 790 Storm. Many refuse to believe this, so her legend lives on. Huh. Well, now I'm wearing Caridweth's robes. Oh, okay. So here's just a sample. We're just skimming a little bit off the top, and guess we're going to be dragging the rest of this back with us. So...
we're in it now. This all part of your plan?
I'm truly sick of looking at stalagmites or any stalactites. Or is it stalactites? I don't know.
I'm getting truly sick of looking at stalagmites, or are they stalactites? Shit, I don't know.
I don't remember the difference between the two.
That Thrask seemed like a decent man. For a Templar.
Yes, he's a decent man, Andy. And not just for a Templar, for a person. Thrask is a person, not just a Templar.
I'd say this is our way back.
Yeah.
How long to get back?
If we're unlucky, maybe a week.
And if we're lucky?
We stumble over Bartrand's corpse on the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
This part of the deep roads looks familiar.
We're back where we started. And in only 5 days. Not bad, eh?
Think we could take a break? I feel wrong.
Carver? Little bro, are you alright? You don't look so hot. I mean, you always look hot, but you look not so well. Of course we can stop for a bit, little bro.
Let's make camp if you're sick.
I'll wager it was those deep mushrooms we found.
Carver?
No. It's...
Carver!
Uh-oh.
It's the Blight. I can sense it.
Oh no.
Just like that Templar, Wesley. I'll be just as dead. just as God.
No, 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 don't say this, Carver. No, don't say this. Clive is... What's going through Clive's head right now, even though you probably can't see it in his face, is... He already lost Bethany. He is not going to lose his brother as well. Not when they're just starting to get so close now. You know, now that they're actually getting along, he can't lose his brother.
There must be some other way.
I'm not going to make it. Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting worse.
Oh, great.
There might be something we can do.
Hmm?
I stole the maps from a warden that had come to Kirkwall. I wanted to know if he was looking for me. He wasn't. The maps were for planning their own expedition into the deep roads.
Does that mean the Grey Wardens are here?
If the wardens are here, I know where. We could bring Carver to them.
And what? Become a Grey Warden?
I mean, would it actually help him?
Is becoming a Grey Warden a cure?
Yes, I suppose it is. But it's not without a price. One not everyone is willing to pay.
What does that mean?
What price? Maker's breath, spit it out!
The process of becoming a warden is... unpleasant. And irreversible. It also means you might never see your brother again.
What?
He might survive the Blight, but at the cost of becoming a Grey Warden. It's not an easy life. Trust me.
Well, that just bites. But... even if he might never see Carver again, at least he'll know that he's still alive, right?
What about you? You're not a Grey Warden anymore.
You think I got away? Eventually they, or the Circle, will drag me back. I've got no illusions about that.
Is this even possible? How does someone become a Grey Warden?
I can't tell you. But it's not something you can undo once it's done. Even if you want to.
This just keeps sounding better and better.
They might agree to it, however. That's if we can find them in time.
We have to try. Yeah, we have to try.
I don't see any better options.
Then I hope I'm right.
Come on, Carver. Actually, he's looking all right now.
What's wrong?
I think they're nearby. Or it could be Darkspawn.
Oh, Anders. Carver. Oh, Carver. You're so close. You can't die on me, not when I'm so close to getting you up to 100% friendship. Oh, look. Darkspawn. Lovely. Charming. Here we go. Take this. Beautiful. Ah, Darkspawn. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a spell that we need to get away from. Stop what you're doing, Clive. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Darkspawn Emissary. Alright, you're going down. There we go. Alright, Anders. Cure. Yeah, cure. Please. Here you go. Alright, somebody kill the emissary, please.
I'm just getting lonely.
Come on, Varric. Oh! You are getting on my nerves, emissary. Just die already! Oh, I wanted to loot from the emissary. Doggone it.
Anders.
Hello.
Fancy meeting you here, Stroud.
I could say the same. Aren't you supposed to be dead?
That's the rumor. But I didn't come here to swap stories with you.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
You mean the boy as a recruit? Of course you do. I'm sorry. I know this comes as no comfort to you, but we do not recruit Grey Wardens out of pity. It is no kindness.
I don't know if Clive would actually mean to say this, but he's pretty upset right now. Like, he's not taking no for an answer. He's like, you're gonna take my brother and you're gonna help him. So help me. Yeah, Clive would say this.
If Carver dies, then so do you. Trust me on that.
You truly think that will help?
Stroud, trust me when I say this one is worth your time. With the Blight over, you Wardens don't have recruits lining up.
This is no simple thing, Anders. This may be as much a death sentence as the sickness, and you know it.
He'll die anyway. Take him and try. I'm asking you.
Yeah, he'll die anyway.
If the boy comes, he comes now, and you may not see him again. Being a Grey Warden is not a cure. It is a calling.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I had to come to this.
I wish it hadn't worked out this way.
We must move quickly if we are to make the surface in time.
Then I guess this is it.
Aww.
Take care of Mother.
I'm gonna miss you, little bro. Oh, Carver. You better take care of him. Great. And there we go. We let him go.
Home, sweet home. Finally. Oh, I wonder if Bartrand came back to the city. You think I'd be that lucky?
Yeah. I'm not very happy with Bart. Clive's in a sour mood right now. And I say that because he just lost his brother. I mean, not to death, but still. Clive's in a very bad mood right now.
Just make sure you let me know when you find him.
Trust me, you'll be the first to know. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother.
Yeah.
He'll make it. Carver's stronger than he thinks.
I should have seen Bartrand's betrayal coming. I'll find that maggot if it's the last thing I do. I imagine you'll be heading home to, tell the family.
Yeah.
I don't have much choice.
You'll be a wealthy man, Hawke. It wasn't all for nothing.
Yeah, but I lost my brother.
Oh, my baby. You made it home. Carver isn't with you.
No.
Is he coming back?
I don't know.
Oh, Mom. Oh, jeez.
So the champion's brother was a Grey Warden?
Yes, but that's not the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it? The involvement of the Grey Wardens makes perfect sense. And the champion's companions? Merrill, Aveline, Isabella? That Warden Anders?
Don't remind me. I introduced them.
We thought they all came from Ferelden together, but now it makes sense. Motive and opportunity.
Whoa, whoa.
It's still not what you think.
Then I need to hear more.
Unless you've already decided. I can always go if you don't need me anymore.
Tell me what came next.
the treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world. Literally. Bought a mansion in Hightown.
Nice. Go Clive.
Everyone knew who he was now. Even the Viscount was taking notice. The Grey Wardens left Kirkwall. It was months before we learned Carver survived.
Nice.
3 years later, the Qunari still hadn't left.
3 years.
The Qunari insisted they were waiting for their ship. But some of us knew better.
And so begins Act 2, ladies and gentlemen. And Clive has apparently not changed his clothes in 3 years. Well, what can you do? Hopefully he took a shower at least within those 3 years, even if he didn't change his clothes.
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Qunari influence is no longer contained.
Sexy Shal Bran.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Qunari, they sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Leave us.
Oh, I don't want Sexy Shal Bran to leave.
Meredith at my throat, Orsino at my heels, and a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name.
Me?
What did you do?
By name?
I can't help it if I make an impression.
Apparently not. I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace. Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sirrah Hawke?
How is your son, anyway?
Have the years been kind to Seamus?
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not so angry at the world.
Well, good.
I thank you for that. I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
Good. You should remember that, then.
Any idea what I can expect?
None. Honestly, I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
Right.
Sounds like you'd be better off without this headache.
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact. If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
True.
I've seen hate for them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued, behind closed doors. Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
The Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
Yeah.
Very. And I have no interest in antagonizing them. That is partially why I suffer being a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored. Although...
You have doubts?
They claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years. They want something else.
I think you might be right, Viscount. Yeah, I mean, Clive's gonna help them out, and I think at this point he's not gonna ask for money necessarily. I think that he's trying to, Clive is playing this influence game. That's how he wants to play this. Like he wants to try to get in. You know, he's gotten an in with the Templars. He'd like to get an in with the Viscount so that he can essentially fix Kirkwall. That's his way of fixing Kirkwall, is by having influence. So, of course I'll help. You don't even have to pay me for anything, for any of it, Viscount. You can count on me.
I am always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative. Stepping down is looking more and more appealing.
Yeah. I got a little bit of a rivalry from Beric, probably because of what I said about his brother, but Clive was not in the mood to... He didn't have very much patience with Bartrand at the time. So, I didn't think he actually was going to kill... Well, I don't know. I don't think he actually was going to kill Bartrand. Not really. Maybe scare him. But, anyway. I think this is a good place for us to stop, guys, now that we've just started Act 2, and look at all the new quests flying on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Thanks again, folks, for watching this episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Tune in next time, everybody, and until then, love yourselves, and love each other.